let me, because it's going to come up, take 90 seconds on the Al Green vote. I know, and it was very painful for me that I really disappointed a lot of friends and supporters with that vote. And so let me, and I don't expect to talk for 90 seconds and convince you that I was right, but I do owe you an explanation, and so I'm going to give you that explanation, and you'll make of it what you will. Al Green's a good friend. We've served on the Financial Services Committee for many years. And my thinking was, in September of 2009, when Joe Wilson did something which at the time was unprecedented and horrible, shouted at Barack Obama, "You lie," I voted to sanction him for that. And so when Al did a much more extravagant protest, which required the sergeant at arms to take him off and stop the president and everything, I asked myself, how can I vote to censure Joe Wilson and not Al Green? And if I do that, doesn't the American belief that politicians only believe that the rules apply to the other side, don't I give momentum to that? Now, what I subsequently learned, and here's where I got this wrong, or where I underappreciated something. I know from the 2 hours that I spent with the Connecticut NAACP, about 72 hours after that vote, that that landed really brutally with the black community and with my black constituents. And I'm not of that community, so shame on me for not appreciating that. And I've worked very hard over a long period of time to represent that community well, and to do the things that are important to that community. And in that particular instance, I did not appreciate how that emotionally landed. I also think it's really, really important when our chief fear is that the laws will no longer apply to anybody, and that we say the problem with this president is that he's ignoring the law, that I don't open the door to the notion, and look, I'm not dumb, I understand that a House floor procedure is not the same as a law, but I did in the moment feel that it was important to stand up for equal application of the rules and the law. Now, again, I know that that's not going to satisfy everybody. I know it was controversial and it pains me. I don't mind battling MAGA. I've been doing it for a long time. It really pains me when I hurt people in my family, and so this was a hard one, but I leave that explanation with you.